match deciding this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll have to really protect the gens.
Ooh.
Oh, and has located some of them already. No hiding until corrupt. Stinky wind on the reverse.
Ooh, that was really good. And using those crows.
Not quite yet. Expecting them to double back.
She's such a good anti-looper. And on a map like this, where your only good thing to do is loop, she's pretty strong. Free dropping, perfect. This is what I like to see.
Coming up to halfway through corrupt. But Fang doing enough.
Fang is just pressing W. That's what she needs to do against the artists, and that's the window. No, that's a pallet. Yep.
DMR coming back to protect tweets.
And
they only mean one thing, right? Protect the deliverance. Seems to magically know where they are, or just coincidence?
I mean, it's you just send crows in various directions, and you just hope that one of them gives you some information.
But I don't think one has actually missed, right?
One hasn't actually hit, if that's what you're saying.
There they go. They're coming back out again.
They really don't want that Fang to go down.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying protect the deliverance. And I think old Baboon is well aware of these kind of strategies. And if that is right...
Down goes Dweets.
Yep.
Now, on to the hook. And where are the rest of the survivors?
What? A double? It's like they're homing missiles.
That was amazing. He hit the crow, and his purple add-on makes it so that the crow spreads to any nearby survivors.
Amazing.
Really good. Ooh, we're camping Dweets onto the second stage. I don't know if this is the correct move. Ooh,
well, he's double whammed. Knows where they are.
Remember, if they get hit by a crow again...
And I imagine all they're doing... Well, that's the time sapper, right? That's why he's camping till second hook. Knows two survivors are over there. One must be lurking to get tweets off. There we go. And the others have to keep jumping in lockers to get rid of that. But a trade... As DMR now goes on. Just in the nick of time.
And that's the gen done. And the other gen blocked by Deadlock. Very well played. And now his plan is exactly that. Yep, he's trying to get the Fang out of the game. Perfect. Perfectly executed. Trying to reduce the pressure of the survivors as much as possible. Now the problem here might be that Fang is not going to go down easy.
Could be a draw.
Fang doesn't go down within the next 20-30 seconds. This is going to be very bad for the oldest of baboons. And although they're trying to protect her, I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Blocks the doorway.
There you go. Knows where she is. At least stops that flashlight save.
Pursuing this Fang murderously. The whole team are actually throwing their bodies. Take me, to save Fang.
What they have to do. This is the amount of pressure you can get from camping someone to second stage, forcing the opposing team to smack down in the face.
I mean, DMR's back up.
He really has not lost track of Feng once. That's amazing.
And Feng doing well to stay out her grasp. An important miss by the old baboon as he ignores the other survivor coming in the way, but then down she goes. And has she fallen into the basement? She has.
She has fallen into the basement, and the worst part of it is there's no good angle to get a flashlight save. So that's one survivor dead, and that's a lot of pressure on the survivors now to do 3 gens.
Absolutely.
No resetting.
But enjoyable all the same. A good use of artist. Pressure was on Dweets. The whole team rallied behind Dweets, but couldn't do enough. DMR throwing their body on the line.
But you gotta give props to the old baboon knowing exactly what to do in that moment. Trying to get as much pressure as possible.
Out of many of the killers I've seen in the tournament, the oldest baboon would be a particular favourite of mine to watch. Just because he keeps beating me in a 1v1, and I have to say that.
No playing favorites.
No, I hate him.
I was particularly surprised about the Billy pick. I'd say that has been my favorite one to watch, with the exception of the Huntress on our first.
Our first wiping.
Yep.
واقف اللايف والله في اللايف الكلام. ولا انا مضربه. واقف اللايف بنزل تحت.
An interesting hitbox as that octopus arm comes around the corner of the study and hits DMR.
Yeah, it's because she slow vaulted. Or medium vaulted, I guess.
What you see on the screen is sometimes different to what actually happens though, right?
I mean, when they medium vault, the hitbox lingers behind a bit. Ooh. Those 2 gens are pretty close. That's 2 gens at around 70%.
Yes, I think there may be. Oh, look, there we go. Now, who do you choose? You choose DMR, right?
You choose the injured one 100% of the times. Not 100% of the times, but most of the times you choose the injured one. Especially... Oh,
I think that's valuable. Seconds doing enough. I'm expecting another gen to pop now. No, maybe not.
That gen is going to pop eventually.
Nano were doing a very good. Did he just run past the survivor on a gen?
Yep, he did. There was someone on that gen that he completely ignored.
And even turned around, just looked over the shoulder just to see. Either checking the gen progress or checking someone was on it.
He's really pursuing.
Really wants DMR. Now the whole team
there
injured.
You go, another one. They really want to keep as many survivors as possible in the game.
When really, you would think gen pressure would be for them, right? Don't get me
right
wrong,
now
good
lost.
teamwork to keep each other alive, but only 1 gen done.
So far, 2 gens might just pop. Ooh,
Do you think?
see?
I don't think so. Not with the half injured and then running across.
There you go, that's one.
Well, as I said,
that one in the library
whenever I
is
say
pretty
something, the
close.
opposite happens.
That one in the library is already pretty close. The ace was doing a great job at pressuring that gen. However, I think he's gonna go down here.
And he has, and DMR's off.
That's unlucky.
Is he going to leave him down?
Corrupt protecting that gen. That is so important. Sorry, not corrupt, deadlock. Deadlock protecting that 1 gen that is about to pop is very important. Going after the injured person that he knows is dead on hook. Trying to further cripple the survivor's ability to do gens. Very smart.
And it would be so much easier to put DMR on there, but right, one's down, he finds the other one, one's in chase, forces the other one to go off, not on the gen.
No
Some smart baboon tactics.
Might be a tie.
Well, I mean, Stinky Wind
need one gen.
could steal this sneakily. If no other gen's done and he gets a 4K.
I mean, wouldn't an escape also work? I think if Ace escapes, it would also work on their favor. So a hatch play can also be something to look into.
Yeah, so many possibilities, but not when you see Ice hobbling through the showers as though he's been shanked as the Crow Mummy closes in on him.
He's just gonna drop every single thing. Yep, there you go. Oh,
and the bloodlust kicks in and down goes Ahmed.
He should have doubled back. And there you go, checking.
I mean, two very good. And there he is. Nia.
Oh, no.
Have we seen an Unbreakable? Did anyone get up?
Yet. Not yet. Ooh, nice injury.
I think this is it.
You shouldn't have stayed there.
I think Stinky Wind may grasp this out unless Ahmed's got something up his sleeve.
Unbreakable would be really clutch here.
Major
or
King
he
plays.
might be waiting for the Nia to go on hook to Unbreakable. That's also a possibility.
I think Dweets had Unbreakable.
You think Dweets was the one with Unbreakable?
Yeah. I think. I can't be sure. I don't look at the builds of the survivors. I like it as a surprise at the end. That's someone else's job.
Oh no.
That's it. Here we go.
We
Have they just snatched this out?
We haven't seen a Deliverance play.
I mean, Deliverance is what I think Dweets had.
Both of them may have Deliverance.
Well, they can't because anyone can pick it.
Well, I know.
They'd be disqualified. Imagine
But
both
the
leap
possibility
off.
is there.
And that's the thing. They cannot try and Kobe on the rules of Champions of the Fog.
Unless they have Deliverance, so yeah.
This is the longest wait. Our hearts in the mouth. Is one going to leap off?
This is just edging on our excitement. Is one of them going to be able to lob off?
I think if they both die, there's one gen in it that would clinch Stinky Wind for the first set, which will be a really. I mean, we spoke about the skills of DMR with a Billy on this, but again, Old Baboon has turned up. No, if anyone's got it, then Ahmed's got it.
There you go.
They've both just got on.
Okay. This is
There we
amazing.
go.
This was the closest match we've had so far on the tournament. A 2-point difference.
30 points to Stinky Wind, 28 to Nano. Last minute.
A 2-point difference.
Classed. I mean, amazing stuff. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty impressive. Jolie, what do you think?
Honestly, I think Baboon played really well, but you might have been right when you said that they should have focused on gens and let the thing go.
Yeah, I think so too. I really do.
Because of how close the match actually went, yeah, that probably those few seconds of extra gen progression would have made a difference. But that's just the game. You never know what's gonna happen.
You never do. And we will be back with the Old Baboon, who will be killing again in our next round of matches. But Stinky Wind wins the first set, a very gripping and close ones. We will